Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Warrior in the Garden. It's been a little over a week since I last posted. I'm trying to do about 3 or 4 videos a month right now, so I'll keep you guys updated as well as I can. Last night it was extremely windy, so much so that one of my pots upstairs knocked over, and not too much damage out here except some trash got blown around. A lot of trash got blown around this area that I'm about to clean up. I did find a couple little things though, a couple little updates. I got my wildflowers blooming over there very nicely. Over here you have my strawberries coming in. I got them coming in very nice right there. That's a pretty one. Even if I just get 1 or 2 strawberries out this plant, I'll be very happy. Down back here, you have my Alaskan dwarfs. I think these might be a little too close together, but I have a bloom coming in right there. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna let these grow, and I'm gonna let them grow. Right next to it though, if you want to take a close look, is my other Alaskan dwarf I planted. If you can see, it's a miniature one. Oh, let's see if I can get focus on that. Leaves are coming in nice. So if you do notice something missing, it's because my sunflower is no longer there. I came out this morning and I realized something was wrong. I tried to look around and I found that my sunflower was missing. I found this bucket sitting just like this on the outside of the fence over here. In this bucket is the base of my sunflower. I also had this stuck into the ground with the sunflower, and I found it just like this, bent up like this, placed into the bucket. So I don't know, I don't believe it was the wind. I think someone ripped it out and they bent it. Also, this bucket was empty. It didn't have any dirt in it. So someone filled this with a bit of dirt, decided to take my sunflower out the ground, rip it. They took my sunflower out the ground and ripped it, and then I found the head of the sunflower laying on the dirt right next to it. This wasn't the wind. I had this thing tied to the stake. I had it buried in the ground. There's no way the wind would have done this. Also, it wouldn't have ripped off the tape. The tape would have still been on there because I used that green gardener's tape to make it stick, to make it hold up to the pole. Look at how badly that's damaged. I don't even think it's savable. You can see where the seeds were starting to form though, which is pretty cool. But the seeds are still very soft and they were barely starting to form. I'm going to throw these out onto the ground and hopefully the birds want to eat them. Hopefully they're formed enough for somebody to enjoy them. Yep. In other news, my container garden is growing. It's turning from a habit to an addiction. Every time I go to a store like Lowe's or Home Depot or any kind of nursery, I go for the clearance racks, I go for things that are on sale, and I just can't help myself. It's expanded, as you can see. I've got me some more aloe vera plants. I got those for $1 right there. They came out really good, just for $1, and they're already coming back to life. I think the original price was something like $4 each plant, but these 2 aloe veras are coming back to life. My little green beans, my little jade beans are doing okay, but only 3 have sprouted, but that's all right. It is what it is. This is a bell pepper I had gotten. This is a cheater plant, a Bonnie Green Bell. I planted it really deep. I didn't just plant it container deep. I took it out of the small container and I planted a few inches of the root in there, a few inches of the stem, so it can turn into a root system. So there's at least 5 inches of stem buried under there in the dirt that's going to make it grow a new root system. As you can see, this right here, my aloe vera, I have little babies starting to sprout right there on the side of it. Okay, there we go. This one right here is a goji berry. I got this one on clearance at Lowe's. I think I paid $12 for it. I put it in a new pot with some soil and I mulched it on top, and it's coming along nice. The only thing that happened is when I bought it, there was a branch right here that's attached to this pole, and it was kind of broken and hanging, so I just tied it up real good so it can try to heal itself. Right here you have Hypnotica Tequila Sunrise. These are a dahlia flower. I got these on clearance for I think $3, so that's not a bad find. They're blooming. I still got some that are ready to bloom, and this is a beautiful color on this flower right here. It smells very sweet too. And most of my tomatoes that are sprouting. I got a bunch in here, a whole lot of tomatoes. I labeled most of them. I think I missed one or two. This right here is a Brandywine tomato. This one's sprouting very nice. Just came out a couple days ago. I have a few that are doing pretty good. What's this one right here? This one is a CPT, a Cherokee Purple Tomato. I know that also means Compton, but for in this case, it means Cherokee Purple Tomato. This one's sprouting really nice, and this is the one I'm really excited about. It's supposed to be purple, it's supposed to be really sweet, so we're gonna see how it turns out. Down here, what's this one? Red Cherry Tomato. This one's coming out nice. I can't wait to repot these. I'm gonna let them get about 6 inches tall, at least 6 inches tall, and then I'm gonna repot all of them into bigger pots, bury down the stems, and get them going. This one right here is not a tomato plant. This one right here is jack-o'-lantern pumpkin plant. I started it as seed. I just put it in this little container. I'm gonna have to transfer it to the ground soon. And yeah, other than that, I'm gonna have to transfer it to the ground. It needs a lot more soil than this. This one, an EPS squash, early prolific straight neck squash. Started this one from seed. I'm gonna let it grow in this container for a while, another couple weeks, let it get bigger, and then I'm gonna pot it up to something bigger, or maybe throw it in my garden. I have a little space coming up after I harvest my radishes, so I'm gonna have space for a few more things. Thanks again for checking out Warrior in the Garden. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.